Yeah, it was fun. Feels a little weird doing that with you after such a heavy conversation about Charlotte, Miranda, but I think that was much needed.
Yeah, it was great. It really was. Really took the edge off. I am, you know me, I'm a curious cat. I'm a little curious about something though. Don't hate me. Had a great time, 100% really did, but I'm a little curious about something.
Come on, Melissa. We just had like what I thought was a fantastic outing in the living room. I think it solidifies us and our love and like how we have a lifetime of this, you know, like what are you curious about?
When we were finito, you know, fireworks, the grand finale, in the past, obviously, you would, how do I put it? Leave the garage because you didn't want to, you know, welcome babies, right? This time, despite your vasectomy, you still did that. You still left the garage, even though, like, who cares now? Just leave the car in there. I mean, I'm just curious about that.
Oh, I don't know. Just to be force a habit. Just a habit. You know, I need to get used to my new body, the way things work and don't work in a sense, and I have to realize like, oh, it's cool to do that.
Alright, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna go right through the bush. Did you not get a vasectomy? Because Joey, now's the time to tell me so that like we don't go down a road of like lies or me finding out later that this or that. I just, you can be transparent. I know that when we were talking and I said what I said, then you said what you said, you may have said something out of anger. So did you actually get a vasectomy or no?
You saw the screenshots from Japan. I did it. I'm snipped. Okay? I don't trust it 100%. As a matter of fact, the doctor said don't trust it like 100%. Like, it's okay if you stick to what you know and remove yourself before you know.
Why do you think I'm stupid? When you squint, I know what emotion you have. When your mouth is closed, I know what emotion you have. I know when you're hungry, I know when you're tired, I know when you're frisky, I know your tells. So, if I know all that, I absolutely, totally, super duper know when you're lying. And right now, you're lying.
I'm not lying. You want me to be lying, Melissa. But unfortunately, the truth is, I have a vasectomy and we can't have kids. And I think that moving forward, until I'm ready to not, you know, that I'm gonna do it my way, what I'm comfortable with. Because, you know, it's a new surgery. You gotta let it kick in first, from what I was told. You know, so don't look into things so much. You're picking. Don't pick. Just enjoy what just happened.
Okay, I guess I can accept that. I'm trying not to push and I'm trying not to dig or look too deep into things. But be real with me. Transparent, remember that's what we're doing. You wouldn't lie about something like this. Right, Joey? Because a lie like this sucks. And I don't want to have to deal with the outcome later on.
Nah, I would not lie about something like that. It's just I'm speaking weird because it's a weird subject. You know, it's personal. And I know what we just did is super personal. You can't get more personal than that. But as a man, you know, I'm different. I'm changed. And there's a role that a man is supposed to play biologically in my body, my experience, my perspective. You know, I raised myself saying like my job on this earth was to do that. Maybe other people know. They do whatever they want, but me, I was always like, yo, this is what epitomizes me is having kids. So now I'm getting used to not doing that. So it's weird to talk about. It's like losing a leg.
Okay, fine. And I'm not trying to be problematic, and I'm not trying to be dramatic. But despite being engaged, and despite loving you to pieces, if I find out that you lied about getting a vasectomy, it's a big lie that alters our relationship completely, because now we can't have kids. If I find out that you were lying, then you and I are gonna have big issues down the line. Just letting you know.
I know. No lies. And I wouldn't lie to you about something like that. I promise. I have to get used to my new body, that's all. Not to make it dramatic or make it overcomplicated.
Okay. No worries. I am going to drink my Zevia. And, I'm gonna have my sushi. And we can leave it at that because I trust you.
But, I lied to Melissa about having a vasectomy. And I know if you are infertile, it's not nice to joke about infertility like that. But I lied to her. And she thinks that I had a vasectomy, but I didn't.